it's really important that my clients see themselves as the VIP, that they aren't just still striving for the look at me and wanting to go to the conference to get a selfie with the VIP on the stage.
So good.
We've seen that because that is what's put in front of us all the time. It's all these vanity metrics. How many followers do we have? How much many likes do we get? How many comments? None of that matters. So in that first time that everyone meets with me in that clarity piece, I really go back to the basics of who's validating you.
Yeah.
It needs to be God, right? No one else. No other even mentor that you look up to that has the big stages and has all the things. Like, no, none of that matters. You are the VIP. God is giving you a gift. We got to block that out before we even get started. I've got to get that really big transformation in my client before we even start. Otherwise, we're going to produce a course that's going to have 13% watch rate because the results aren't going to be there because they don't even know their identity to even start the whole thing, right?
That's so good. Yeah, you're so right. It does. It's a vicious cycle if you can't jump out of that and just stand in peace. That's what when people are like talking about rest or having a Sabbath and operating out of that place of rest. The way that people can do that, but still be on the move. Andrea and I are not people who just sit up and like eat bonbons all day. Like we're on the move. We're doing the thing. Is because we can, our soul is at rest. Our soul prospers as we prosper, right? Because we're connected to Christ. So we aren't going out searching for likes. We aren't going out saying, oh, today I didn't convert a lead or a sale, which you will when you have this automated funnel. So that's really not the problem anymore, but you're doing it from this place of peace to say, I know I'm doing what God has called me to do. And if I were to go to heaven, today was my last breath, I would get the well done, my good and faithful servant, rather than I didn't act, I didn't operate, I didn't do it. And you are literally in this place of self-pity rather than activation because of love from the one who created the self.
Oh, yes. Yes, say it louder. Get that megaphone out that I see in all your things.
Hold on,
you're like, oh, get it. Let's go. It's so true. That was so good. Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
It
doesn't
rich.
matter. And you know what else? It's so great. What it gives my clients permission when I say, go look at this specific post that maybe had 12 comments, okay? But of those 12 comments, what were they doing? They were putting in that keyword that starts the automation, that gets them in my world. And one of those clients then converts, or 5 of those clients then converts. It doesn't matter. We don't need to have millions and millions and millions of people commenting and doing the thing. We need one. I love the quote, Mother Teresa said, start with the person next to you, nearest to you. You love on them.
Yeah, it's so good.
It doesn't matter. We don't need to have a millions. We just serve the one. And then he gives us the gifts to serve the one who is in front of us, right here on this earth.
And I always think, Andrea, I was recently thinking about moms in the Bible, and I have a guy friend actually who's written this book all about the lens of Moses' mom. And it always comes to my spirit. And I'm always like, gosh, think not Moses' like adopted mom who pulled him from the Nile, but his actual mom, and how proud she must have been, how worried she probably was, but how grateful she was to God when she got to come back to the stage of nursing him because of the daughter, and just the lens of the mother. So here you are really serving mompreneurs and thinking through like, isn't the ultimate one that we're doing this whole thing for from a financial perspective and a servitude is for our children to watch us do what we love? And if they are the one, they're the one that might touch the millions. We don't have to be the person that is so striving to the point of burnout, to the point of getting in a car accident because she's watching her emails while her kids are in the, I know, I'm guilty, I'm sorry. But seriously, like we don't have to be that person. We aren't that one, but we are the one to Christ. And I think if I could just dwell in that space on a continual basis to say, you know what, today I'm fully seen, fully known, fully loved, and I'm living on purpose. It could be for one or it could be for 1 million. God's got that plan, and I don't have to strive for something that might never have been prepared for me in the first place.
Oh my gosh, so good. So good. We let go, let God, we show up with our own message and we just are vulnerable about it. And helping the kids, I love that so much. One of my taglines is, when they see you go after your dreams, it gives them permission and the ambition to go after theirs too. Right? So we are the example. I always say, well, I've got 3 little disciples like following me around. Like that is my only job, right now.
That's
Right?
good.
And I get to be blessed to have the microphone that you always talk about, or the megaphone, to
Yes.
go and use technology to impact people all over the globe. And they're watching me do that. They're watching me set the goals, and they're watching me get uncomfortable and have the growth and have to do all the things. And they're watching me pray and partnering with God. And it is our responsibility as mothers to raise up the next generation of leaders. That is literally why I wake up every single day and why I do what I do and why I have such a heart for helping moms.
Yeah.